everyone! The videos I've been posting lately have been a bit off topic, so I thought we'd sort of bring it back to the original content, which is days out. Rather than troll through a massive list, I thought I'd recap the 3 things to do with my favourite top 10 things to do and include this video as well so we can talk about it a bit more and go into more detail. Forge Dam is one of my absolute favourite places ever. It's a lovely place. I really like the cafe, especially because you can get vegan food as well. The playground is really nice and it's got a little rainbow bench as well next to the really big slide. I really like Forge Dam because even though it's in Sheffield, it feels like the countryside. It feels like a nest, so there's good walking trails. So at Forge Dam you can either walk all the way up to Mayfield Alpacas, up along the Porter Valley, or you can walk all the way down. And if you walk all the way down, which is the route that I usually do, you eventually get to Encliffe Park. Eric really likes the cafe. They've got books in there and a little retro horse ride. It takes a 20p piece, so make sure you take a 20p piece. It doesn't take 10s. And buy duck food as well from behind the counter. It costs £1 and you do get quite a lot in it. We usually don't use the whole box for one feeding. Sit there. If it's nice weather, we sometimes take a picnic. Don't we sometimes take a picnic to Forge Dam. Woods at Forge Dam are absolutely beautiful. There's a few trails that you can do. One's called Easygoing Trail. If you've got a pram, you definitely need to follow that one because the other trail sort of leads you to stepping stones water, so you wouldn't be able to get over. If you carry on and just lead all the way, you just walk straight, you can't get lost. Eventually you'll come out at Shepherd's Wheel. It's free to look inside on weekends and the staff are really helpful. That was pretty cool. And then if you carry on, you eventually get to Encliffe Park with more playgrounds, amazing playgrounds at Encliffe Park, another cafe with outside seating and more woods and space to play. So in a day you've got 2 parks, 2 playgrounds, 2 cafes, and both are free. The next one is going to be Low Bradfield, another one that doesn't even feel like it's in Sheffield. There's a post office, a really big bowling green, a little village playground hidden behind. There's a cafe and deli called the School Rooms, which has got outside seating and a curly slide. Going around the corner you'll get to the Plough, which is a very popular family pub. It's got outside beer garden with bunnies running around, a little climbing frame with, I think there's a slide, and in the summer and school holidays they usually have a bouncy castle and things. They've got lunch deal. I think it's 2 meals for 5. It's very cheap. Also go walking around Dam Flask Reservoir, which is flat, so it's pushchair friendly, for about 15 minutes until the sort of the grass verge at the side is not as steep, and then if you cut down into the reservoir it sort of turns into what we call a beach. So there's lots of pebbles, stones, and we basically just sit near the water, take a picnic blanket, and Eric loves to put sticks in the water and find bugs and things like that. Then we've got Longshore Estate. So if you haven't been to Longshore, you absolutely must. I feel like I always harp on about it, but rightly so. It's a National Trust place, so you've got all the good facilities. A cafe, which they're doing, they're making all new improvements. I've seen the plans and it's going to be absolutely amazing. A gift shop, visitor centre type thing where you can get trails, maps, activities, spotter sheets and everything like that, usually during school holidays. You're basically in the Peak District, so it's just next to, it's sort of just next to Surprise View Longshore, and it's all paths, so you choose your trail. I like to go walking around Longshore Estate. It's absolutely beautiful. The best thing to do as well is to take a picnic, and you follow the path from, it's outside the visitor centre, cafe, toilets and everything. You follow it, you go left, you keep going, follow the path, go past the ducks, and eventually you'll get to Padley Gorge. Quite a steep rocky hill down, so if you've got a pram you're going to need some help, but there's a road so you can park there, or you can just walk across from Longshore and go down. It's absolutely beautiful, and in the summer it's really popular with families having picnics there and the kids playing in the water, paddling. Take a bucket and spade and you can collect lots of rocks and stone. You definitely must go this year if you've not been before. And the next one's going to have to be Western Park Museum. When Eric was tiny, I didn't know what age was best for him to take him there, but he's been going there since he was crawling. It's got a picnic room as well upstairs, or there's a cafe if you prefer. The lunch room does get busy with schools if they've got schools in, so definitely go before like the lunch hour, otherwise it's just completely full of school kids and you can't find anywhere to sit. but we've been caught out a few times with that. If it's nice weather though, you definitely can eat outside. Western Park's got little ducks, it's got little bridges, and it's really nice. We usually like to look inside the museum first and then go outside and do a little walk. It's just a decent size as well for little legs, because Eric can do quite a lot of it on his own without having to be picked up or go in the pram or anything. It's really nice and it's all landscaped, it's very pretty. If you go to the tennis courts at the back and then you turn left, on a corner is Crooks Valley Park. You can walk all around the water, or you can even go swimming in the water if you want to. I did see someone do that. And there's the Dam House, I think it's called. It's sort of like a pub slash restaurant. They've got kids' toys in there. Good playground actually. Very good equipment. Very fun, and that's definitely a way to sort of extend your day out. If you're going to Western Park Museum, you can do the museum inside, you can do your lunch picnic or picnic room, have a look round actual Western Park, see the ducks, and then go round to Crooks Valley Park and you've got another one with a playground, and you're not far from town as well. Another indoor one has got to be libraries. Eric, do you like the library?
Yeah.
The Children's Central Library. It's got lots of toys, it's got a little table and chairs where you can sit and play. Stuffed toys, obviously there's lots of books as well, and it's just a really nice space. It's welcoming, it's quiet, it's never too busy actually. That's something I didn't know when I first had Eric. I didn't know how good children's libraries were for kids to use as a sort of play area. You definitely need to try more than one library, not just your local library, because there are definitely some hidden gems out there. A couple months ago I found the Totley Library. My mum lives up in Totley, and we went there, and the children's section in there is like half the library, and it's absolutely amazing, and it's completely free as well, and they do little activities. They've got colouring tables out, they've got boxes and boxes of toys, wooden puzzles, big books, small books, everything. Oh, top tip as well, behind the Totley Library there's a playground. Another library that we really like is just up the road from us on Duke Street with Park Library. It's got a community cafe in there, and on Wednesdays it's open till 7:30. They do close the library for lunch. I think it's 12 till 1:30, but all the opening times are online, or I've done a little blog post about it as well, so I'll pop that down below. It's got loads of toys, like absolutely loads. It's got building bricks, a little play kitchen, toy boxes. My top tip would be to definitely check out more children's libraries, not just your local one. Try them all around Sheffield, and you can definitely use it as a day out. You can explore the area, find a local park or playground, and just make a day of it, and you don't have to spend anything. So those are my sort of like top 5 free days out in Sheffield. I'm planning to do a not Sheffield one, so because we go to a lot of places like York, Leeds, Manchester, so please let me know if you want to see that soonish. Do comment down below with your free days out, get involved. So I'll end the video here, definitely because Eric's crying, and I'll see you soon. Bye.